we do is we work to create a culture in which people thrive. And I think that we do that, and we do it well. So we'll hear from some of our team. Evelyn, Evelyn Velasquez is here now, Director of Public Relations. Kim Montgomery is here today. We won't hear from them, but they're out. But you already know what they do because you see them all the time.
Oh, we're not to say anything? Okay.
But you see them all the time anyway. So we want to focus on our programmatic aspects. Mary Grimes, again, is doing a lot of great work for me and helping me, and we're kind of learning from each other as we go along. So I appreciate that as well. So let me just talk off the top of my head. I've given everybody a set of questions, and I'll talk first, and then I'll look at those questions and respond to them. Let me start with kind of the bigger trends. That's the last question. Where are we going to be 10 years from now? And I think that requires us to say, what do you see as national trends? Where's education going? First of all, I believe education is distributing itself. It's decentralizing. We're climbing up within HCC right now. We're at about 25% distance education. I see that going to 30%. So 30% of 80,000 students is a lot of distance education. We also have a lot of hybrid courses where a student may meet once on campus and then do internet assignments or small group kinds of assignments outside, have some kind of capstone experience with business, any kind of a customized kind of approach to education that makes the most sense. So it's just not about what's happening in the classroom anymore. It's what's happening, within the environment of the student. And then the campus is kind of a campus is a place, but it's a changing role. Not everybody's there. Certainly not everybody's there at the same time. If you look at our campuses, they're running 6 days a week. Our Spring Branch campus is open on Sundays. Our science classes, most of them are the lecture is online. The labs are in person. So education's distributing itself. The next big trend that I see is that is a common formula: workforce development equals economic development equals community development. Barack Obama, it's about jobs. It's the economy, stupid. It's about people going to work, people having an opportunity. I loved Friedman's editorial in the paper this morning in the Chronicle it's about creating artisans. It's not about creating workers. It's about people who, whatever work you're doing, has an extra dimension to it, an extra quality dimension to it, where people are now artisans. So if you're providing health care, you're just not a service worker. There's an added dimension to that around customer service and quality that separates our country from other places. So I think redefining that, how do we get people into the job market? How do we create access and opportunity, entry-level job, continuing education, get a better job, and create the next generation of taxpayers is a huge issue for us to look at as a community. I think another issue that we're facing is our retention issue. Getting students in the door, first of all, is important. But keeping them there is important also. We have students who are smart, but they're not sophisticated. They don't know what the possibilities are. All our students are coming to us in transitional issues. They're graduating from high school, going to college for the first time, getting out of a relationship, getting a divorce, having to come back to school, getting out of the military, for crying out loud. We are just being swarmed with veterans from Afghanistan and Iraq who have unique issues. And so we're finding we've got lots of mental health issues on our campus now. And it's lending itself to a new kind of a commitment to the students. that's tough and it's expensive, and I'm not sure where we're going to go with that. But first of all, it's engaged learning. You know, getting students, whether they're in the public schools or in the community college and university, get them engaged in active learning, keep them there, and then get them to the next level, whether it's a job or the university. I think another trend is the alignment with the universities. You know, we have joint admissions now with U of H, where if you're a student at HCC in joint admissions, where U of H has done the advising, then if you're in HCC, then you're automatically admitted and you've got your athletic pass. We will, within the next 6 months, have that with A&M as well. So we met A&M. Dr. Bowen and his staff came down about 2 months ago, and I'm the front person on that opportunity, and so we're talking about new and creative things with them. It just makes sense for the universities to do it that way. They do the advising, we take a step back. Perfect role for us. You know, there's no confusion about what coursework you take. That you take these courses, then you know, then you transfer as a junior, and then you finish your degree at A&M. Everybody wins that way. Then the next opportunity is for us to back up and then tell students that going into the 9th grade, okay, if you're on one of these, one track, one of 5 tracks really, there's only 5, liberal arts, business, science and engineering, education, and technology. Pick one of these 5 tracks, pick kind of the university you want to go to. From 9th grade to 12th grade, these are the courses you take. If you want to go to the university, then you're ready to go. If you want to go to the community college, you're ready to go. There's no break in that process where you have to back up and start over again to relearn math or whatever it is. So I think alignment of the curriculum is going to be another big issue. And then again, related to jobs, we are doing amazing things in entrepreneurship and getting ready to do even, and getting ready to bump that to the next level as far as some national kinds of opportunities that I think are going to come our way that are going to just really, really move our entrepreneurship program to the next level. But we have students that are taking probably over 100, 150 students now that are taking business plan classes at our Spring Branch campus that are going to prepare themselves for our business plan competition in the spring. Last spring we had 25 teams, all being mentored by successful business people, and most of them having 2 mentors, teaching students how to create a business plan so they can go to Vidal, show it to him, and then get funded. And what we started off is seeing an initiative for recreating, creating opportunity in North Spring Branch now has become so successful that students with bachelor's and master's degrees are coming over there to get the business plan competition because they haven't had it. They don't know how to do it. And they're the ones that are, creating the business plans. 21st century is going to be built around entrepreneurship. It's going to be about good ideas and figuring out ways to get those ideas funded. And for us as a community to support those small businesses and to get them launched. And they are the ones that are going to hire people, and they're the ones that are going to make the investment in the community. Again, workforce development equals economic development equals community development. So let me stop there.